Hello friends, welcome to the world of project management and with the latest information on PMP certification change information. Today we are going to discuss the topics like the important dates on the change of the PMP examination and why is the PMP exam changing, what is going to be changed in the new version and what percentage of knowledge is updated in the new version. So all these kind of questions will be answered here. Hope this session will be more interesting and gives you a lot of information and get prepared for your certification. Let's discuss with first important dates for the PMP certification given by the PMI. With the current version, as starting from 1st July 2020, the PMP exam will reflect the new exam content, and if you are already in preparation and planning to schedule the examination, go ahead and schedule your exam as soon as possible. As generally we plan and set our examination 3 months in advance, this is the right time for you to choose a date and confirm. And also if your application is already submitted and you are not set the date by this new timeline change, you will get an alert on the application changes later this year, and once you open the application, you will have the 90 days to complete and submit it. So be alert and submit your application and clear your certification. And also note that while these are the current dates announced by the PMI based on the previous history of changes in PMI, they might postpone the last day to take the current version of the PMP exam. However, you never know until the last date whether they will postpone or not. Therefore, we recommend you to set your plan based on these dates if you wish to get PMP certification before the PMP exam changes. Okay, fine. Let's discuss on the next topic, why is the PMP exam changing? As you know, the project management profession is evolving. And also the agile methodologies were not in common in the project management as it nowadays. In order to be compliant with the changing industry dynamics, PMP exam changes every 3 to 5 years based on the PMI leadership conducted by the subject matter experts. That is from the leading different organizations around the world, and also the PMI conduct research to understand how the profession progress, the impact of emerging trends, and how the responsibilities of the project manager changes, and also by considering all these subject matter expert inputs from the leading organizations, they take the inputs and they change the content. So actually they will change this content to define a precise information for the PMP for the future. For your information, the last research was conducted in 2015 and it's time for them to change it. Note that the PMP exam changes do not mean that PMBOK will change as well. The latest PMBOK 6th edition has been released end of 2017 and PMP exam changed on 2018 quarter 1 based on this PMBOK. Okay, let's discuss on what is going to be changed in the new version. That is, what is changing actually. We will discuss first what is the current PMP exam content. The latest PMP exam changes occurred in 2015, and since the PMP exam content is based on the 5 domains, that is initiating, planning, executing, monitoring and controlling and closing, please refer to the slide. We have currently each percentage allocated to each domain. That is for all the 5 domains, from starting from initiating to closing, there is a particular percentage allocated. That is, the current PMP exam content focus on the stages of a project life cycle as domain, and on each domain there are several tasks. This process utilize the knowledge and task-driven guidelines to assess the practitioner competence and also to determine the levels of salience, criticality and frequency of each of the knowledge, task and skills, and also it required to perform to the industry-wide standard in the role of a project manager. Here is a sample from the task of the closing domain, how the tasks are defined in the closing domain in the current version. The current PMP exam assesses the PMP exam candidate's knowledge and experience based on these tasks and also on the knowledge and skills for each domain. Hope you understand what is currently set for the current version. Let's discuss on the new content, what is going to be changed. While the current PMP exam content focus on 5 domains as the stages of the project lifecycle, new PMP content will be based on 3 domains only, that is people, process and business environment. Based on the research of the PMI through the current project management jobs, that today's project management practitioners work in a variety of project environments and utilized different project approaches. Accordingly, the PMP certification will be reflective of this and will incorporate approaches across the value delivery spectrum. And about half of the examination will represent predictive project management approaches and other half will represent agile and hybrid approaches. Predictive, agile and hybrid approaches will be found throughout these three domains areas listed above and are not isolated to any particular domain or task. Just referring to the slide which describes the percentage of each domain on the PMP exam. The new PMP exam content will have tasks under each domain as defined as well as in the current PMP examination. However, there is a new term called enablers in the new PMP exam content. Now what is domain, task and enablers are that are coming with the PMP examination changes. So we are going to discuss what are these new terms, that is domain, task and enablers. We'll first discuss what is domain. It's defined as the high-level knowledge area that is essential to the practice of the project management. There are 5 domains in the current PMP exam content, that is initiating, planning, executing, monitoring and controlling, closing. However, there will be 3 domains only in the new PMP exam content, that is people, process and business environment. Hope you understand what are domain. Let's move to the task. The underlying responsibilities of a project manager within each domain area, that is the PMP exam, assess the knowledge and experience of each PMP exam candidate based on these tasks under each domain. So the domain contains the different tasks. Moving to the enablers. Illustrative examples of the work associated with the task. That means here please note that the enablers are not meant to be an exhaustive list, but rather of a few examples to help that demonstration what the task encompasses. Just an overview of the changes which are going to be seen in the new content. For more information, you can just refer to the PMP content which is going to be released in the coming months. Let's summarize all the things which we have discussed. If you are already prepared and set your exam, go for it and get success. It's a direct point here. And if you are planning for exam after July with the new content, better to wait for new content and go with the new ideology and to avoid these kind of issues, the changes and other things. I suggest better to follow and get updates from the PMI on the official website or follow on PMP exam content PDF which is available on the PMI website. Or please follow my videos. I will provide the new content also in the next video. Thank you guys. Hope this video give you more information on the change of exam and pattern. Keep following me on my channel and please subscribe for more updates on the PMP certification also. Bye for now. It's your Anil Kumar Dharam.